destruction of Stratholm, the Alliance supply lines to Quel'Thalas have been severed. Only a handful of human and elven defenders remain to safeguard the ancient elf kingdom from the onslaught of the Horde. The enchanted domain of the elves has inspired Gul'dan to unleash his most perverted creation, the Death Knights. Born from the corpses of the fallen Knights of Azeroth, these once proud defenders of humanity now serve the Horde in a blasphemous state of eternal undeath, conjuring dark spells of necromantic horror upon their terrified foes. These Death Knights seek to unleash their wrath upon any foolish enough to stand in their way.
All right. Here we are. In this mission, the first thing what we have to do is that an attack will come, and we have to deal with that. And then the second thing is that I have to prepare. The attacks will come from this side. They could come from both sides, to be honest. So basically they could attack us from this side as well, but it's almost always happens at this place, so we just have to put a few units here. Now there is a idea what you can do is that you can build stuff here. So for example, you can build some towers here, and also what you could do is that you could put some farms in front of the towers, which is a very good tactic in multiplayer, since it basically operates as a wall. But here they mostly just shoot the towers from far away, so maybe the units themselves would be a better idea. And another thing is that we have to move fast because we need an expansion soon. And the reason for that is not just the fact that this gold mine is not really rich in resources, but also it helps us tremendously if we have that. So what I need first is more peons, more farms, because I want to build a barrack here and I want to move on to the next place ASAP. Alright, another farm is complete. I sent some peons to chop some lumber because we need the space and also the lumber itself. And I usually do not cut these trees at the beginning simply because it helps me have a natural defense line, but you can. It's not a big of a deal. We can train a Zeppelin, which I will do soon, because I want to explore the map. Another attack is coming. Great. Now what I could also do is, okay, let's train a Zeppelin first. Then I could start the weapon upgrades because I will need those. And let's start to move with the Zeppelin. Now the thing is that there are enemies everywhere. So we will have enemies here. And a gold mine. But what I want to do is go down here for another gold mine. Because here it's not just the gold mine, which is here, but an opening where we could enter this place. And as you can see, we have some enemies here as well. But the point is that we can enter here into the heart of Quel'Thalas easier than from the entrance, like the main entrance. Let's upgrade this now. And also I want to upgrade as soon as possible because I want to get an ogre mound so that I can start to launch the attacks. I could also train a few trolls just in case, especially because they changed the axe upgrade training, so it's a bit cheaper, so we could have some reinforcements. Alright, and if this is complete, we'll already start to build this. And we need more. Alright. And the ogre mound is almost done, so I can start training my attack squad. You just need more resources. We have to keep building the farms here while dealing with these attacks. Alright, and I think this small squad will be enough for the initial approach. So let's go. Alright. Let's occupy this gold mine first. And the thing is with that is I think I wanna go in first, get the enemies out, simply because if I start to build, they will just start to attack us very soon. Like this, yes. Okay, now I think this will be more or less enough until I get here more units. Some upgrades, of course. And I could also build the fortress now, although it takes a lot of resources away now. And I already have to be careful because of this gold mine, so I will move down as soon as this empties. We need more peons to chop lumber. Okay, I want to get rid of this tower, but I think a fourth ogre will be needed for that. So let's enter now. Alright, and let's get these buildings as well. Now one thing what usually happens is that maybe you can bait some enemy builders to repair, but it's not always happening, so maybe you just hit some of the buildings and they will just start to repair it on their own, but it usually doesn't happen, but it could. But the main point of this is, apart from getting this gold mine, is that now we can enter the base from this place. So basically we don't have to attack from the entrance, which I will show you. That is a pretty guarded entrance. Let's get these peons first. Let's build a few barracks here. I'm gonna chop these trees before moving forward. Okay, I think small reinforcements wouldn't hurt. Alright, so first things first, as I said, I want to show you that if you would attack from this side, you would have a more difficult way to attack. Also, one of the biggest reasons why this attack is superior, in my opinion, is, as you can see, you have a gold mine here, and as soon as the enemy is out of gold from the other gold mine, which is around here, even though it's like a lot, they will start to mine the gold from the other side, and that which we can already occupy. Alright, I used to do a few towers here just for some extra protection, but that's not necessary. Alright. And also, you could use some extra catapult power. And since I have a small amount of gold and a lot of lumber, I can just send these back. You can, whenever you build this great hall here, these trees mostly block the way from the gold mine, but it's a really good idea to just send a lot of peons here and just clear the way. So therefore you have an easier time to reach the gold mine, and you can already start doing this. Okay, we have some enemies attacking. And there are some builders. I think I put a tower here as well. Just in case. And also one thing what I could do is I could show you the new building. So we can build Temple of the Damned for 1000 gold and 200 lumber, trains Death Knights, and as it was in the briefing, these Death Knights were basically created from the enemy. Which is a bit misleading because we just trained them, so it's not like we have to get the enemy first. And it was actually not even a bad idea to put these towers here. But of course we need some extra firepower against those towers before we enter. This place is a bit crowded. And we reach this for obvious reasons. And sometimes I even lose my catapults. But if we enter this place, another thing what we could do is put some towers here as well. Now it's also a bit crowded, so they could also just shoot those towers down. And maybe a few workers would help. But the reason why it's good is because it can basically always just shoot the enemy workers. Alright, it seems that they killed our defense forces, so let's just rebuild them. And I can also build another great house. So this is basically the reason why you should attack here, is because you can just basically just steal this gold mine. Obviously we still have enemy units attacking, so why not? Alright, Death Knight for 1200 gold. Death Knights are well suited to disorganize and sap the strength of enemy formations. Let's train one. And what we can also do is we can just start to chop some lumber so that I have more space here. I just want to finish this. Alright, let's see. 60 health, 0 armor, 5 to 9 damage, 3 range, 9 side, 8 speed. And we have the magic bar as well. And we already have a spell learned, the Death Coil, for 100 magic. Damages enemies in a small area. The damage is split among all enemy targets. One thing what this does not tell you though, is the fact that Death Coil heals the Death Knight in case if you attack the enemy, which is really useful. Mostly you will not use this spell at every battle because it's pretty expensive for 100 magic, but it could help a lot since the Death Knights themselves are not really they are pretty weak in terms of defenses. And we can also train several spells. For example, learn haste for 500 gold enables Death Knights to use haste. Haste temporarily increases a target unit's movement speed. When used on a dragon or griffon, also increases their attack rate. Alright, so yeah, that's basically a spell which makes the unit faster. And this is what usually happens here, is that every time when I build these towers, they will start to attack it, and a lot of times they destroy one or two, which is unfortunate. But we can just get the reinforcements here. Alright, and since we are here, I want to get some extra stuff here. Alright, learn Raise Dead. Unlocks the Raise Dead ability for Dead Knights. Raise Dead summons up to 5 controllable skeletons from nearby corpses. Let's try this. This is really good. The skeletons themselves, I will show them, they are not like the most powerful unit. And you can also only raise them from corpses. Basically, it works exactly like in the first Warcraft game. But the thing is that, if I'm correct, they do not disappear after a time. I really remember that they disappeared. I remember that way, but I tested it and I think now it doesn't. Which is pretty good because they are really good. Okay, let's try this. Wait, not now. Let's get rid of those units and buildings. Let's use the Death Coil on this guy. See, the health I got back. And I can also try the Raise Dead magic. Okay, so we have these skeletons here. Let's take one back so that we can check it out. So the skeletons themselves have 60 armor, 60 health, 0 armor, 2 to 9 damage, 1 range and 3 sight with 8 speed. This is, as I said, it's pretty good because they are not like the toughest or most powerful units, but you can always just use them for some extra scouting or just extra like units which can harass the enemy. There are ways where you use it. Obviously, like in most of cases, you won't necessarily use that spell that much, but as I said, it has its uses. And what I want to do now is I want to cut some trees here because it's starting to get annoying to have this many units stuck while they keep attacking me. And after I made some space for my units and rebuilt my attack army, I want to enter the city. Now we can make some space for our units, even though they would enter here as well if I get rid of these trees, but it's better for us because we have a better defense here anyway. Alright, let's get these guys as well. And we really need to use the gold mine as well, so that is why it is actually a pretty good thing that we have more space here. Thank you. And also the attacks will start to slow because they keep attacking this place instead of my original base, so we can just slowly move. Okay, I want to come here with the catapult support. And also I want to get the Death Knight as well. It's pretty dangerous for the unit. Okay, let's get some reinforcements as well. And as you can see, since we attacked this place early, we do have a lot of advantage. Let's get back some health. And also I can just raise some death. Yeah, so it's a pretty useful unit. It's just for the enemy it's a high priority target, so a lot of times it will be focused, so you have to be very careful when using a Death Knight. Alright, and we have now space for our units to move. And it seems that I don't really have peons getting gold now. But now it's much easier for them to get it. Alright, in the meantime I want to get more Zeppelins, because I want to just basically explore the rest of the map so that we get all the enemies, because we will have lots of units around the map which we have to deal with. And obviously several dangerous elements. Thank you very much. More ogres we need. And I think another Zeppelin would do it. Let's get rid of those first. Okay. Okay, now this job is more or less done. Like, we need the reinforcements to help, but that is done. What we have to do now is we have to clear these guys. And obviously, like, I have to go forward there, but let's clear these first. Let's check this out as well. And we have more units standing here, so we have to deal with those. I keep one Zeppelin here, so that I know where to attack. And from now on, basically it's just cleanup mission, because this place is really huge. But we can just join our forces, since we will move here. It's just they always wait for a while before attacking, and I get some extra shots in my face. But as I said, we can join forces soon with the other squad, because there are bridges where I can do that. It's just I want to explore this part of the map as well, because there are more enemies. And yes, as you can see, you can basically attack from this side and occupy gold mines one after another. But I think getting to this place is a really good idea, and it's a really a fun idea also, is that you basically take their other gold mine and just fight for it. If you are struggling at the beginning, because it's possible that you will reach this mine slower than I do, it's still a good thing, because as you can see, I have a few towers here, and this is a pretty viable tactic, although you always have to be careful, because they can shoot these towers down, and they will send their units as they sent to mine. But with trolls and catapults and towers, you can basically you can keep killing their units, especially because they send in a lot after they have their gold mine depleted. Okay, so as I said, we can join forces. I will send these guys here. And the last thing what we have to explore is this part. I still don't know that the skeleton sound is the fact that they actually disappear after a while, or they just keep getting killed. So I'm still not 100% on whether or not the skeletons are there for a long time or forever, but I keep hearing these sounds. Which makes me wonder. Okay, let's enter that place now. From here. And what I also need to do is I get my catapults and get rid of the towers. While, on the other hand, I have to get these. It really seems that I need some more reinforcements. Since they got a few of my units. Alright, and this is the last part of the base, basically what we have to get. might be able to get them. So as I said, this is where you could enter the base or this, but I think this approach is the best. And our skeletons were pretty useful in this fight. But as I said, you could basically just use ogres and that would be a bit faster because you just spam the ogres, you just clean up the whole base and that's it. I just wanted to show you that we have these units as well. Victory!